Hi guys, welcome to the Convo Couch. My name is Connie. I am with
Sun.
and Nathan Colquhoun. So you've got some Scottish roots.
I do. My great-grandparents came from Scotland.
Nice. Very cool.
So is Colquhoun like specifically a Scottish last name or?
It's my last name. So the spelling of Colquhoun is the original spelling from the clan Colquhoun. My sister and mother went to Scotland
Oh, okay.
like a month ago.
Oh,
and
nice.
They visited the area and there's like Colquhoun everywhere. It's cool.
Wow, so you're kind of famous in Scotland.
Yeah, in that area, but we're a rare kind of clan.
And then in Australia, you're just a filmmaker, director.
I'm just
Not-
the guy with a weird last
Yeah,
name. So.
okay. You are an amazing filmmaker and director, and you have a post-apocalyptic web series
Yeah.
that has won some very great awards. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, I can. About the awards or the series or everything involved?
Everything
or-
involved.
So Abandoned, right? So it's
Yes.
like a post-apocalyptic action sci-fi web series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Abandoned is essentially about a small family
Yeah.
trying to survive a post-apocalyptic Australia. It's really about Madison, the main character, trying to, I guess, discover who she is and what she's capable of.
How did you come up with the idea for that story?
Good question. I started writing. I actually visited some abandoned locations
Right.
just to take some cool photos and stuff. And then I thought, what would it be like if, the world was like this and if a young, innocent family had to survive it. So I used to read Tomorrow When the War Began,
Right.
that book, John Marsden, I think it was. And I always just kind of fantasized what would happen. And,
Okay.
So I'd actually go out on my family's friend's farm with a gun and just survive. So I would hunt, I would set up my own shelter, I would try and survive for myself. And I think in doing that, I discovered a lot about myself and what I guess we're capable of. So I wanted to see, when you strip that back in a show, what are we capable of as humans? I wrote a lot of it, as well as my co-writer Masayoshi Ishii, who's Japanese, hence the Japanese
Influence. Infusion in
yes.
this web series.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was an actor myself, but I think, when it comes to writing, I don't think it really helps that much. Besides, I used to kind of play out the scenes to see if it might sound good in my head, but if I play it out and it doesn't really make sense, I'll change it. But we were lucky enough in the first episode to find an abandoned zoo out at Penrith. So we could, we didn't sneak in, we officially shot there, so that was good.
How did you even start getting this whole project together in the first place?
Matthew Phillips with Trigger Media, he helped us a lot with the paperwork and the insurance, and I don't know how I even knew how much insurance needs to be involved when it especially when you have guns involved and when you have punches being thrown and when you have stunt guys being pulled up in the air and thrown through chairs and all this kind of stuff. So Matthew really helped with getting the budgets and insurance and permissions and all this kind of paperwork stuff, which was great because that allowed me and Musa to just focus on the script. Stephen Alwood, who helped us a lot with the creative design when it came to costumes. He got all the lanterns, all the little props and trinkets and stuff. So we'd been working together for I think 3 years now. We all kind of put in a bit of money because we actually really believed in it and believed it could be made well and not just, dissolve away in the background. So, and the festivals that it's getting into now is, I guess, a testimony to that. So I tried to have that balance between this festival was well received and well established, so I want to enter it into this, and it seems like this region at least enjoys that kind of sci-fi. And I think whenever you get into a festival, it's always like gives me a bit of motivation
Yeah.
and like a bit of it's all kind of been worthwhile in the end.
Yeah.
Because someone's acknowledging your work.
Yes, exactly. It's like, oh, we're a real show.
Yeah.
We're like, they see us as a legitimate thing.
Yeah.
And not just people having fun, which is essentially what I think we're doing. Like in Seoul Web Fest, they actually took us on a all expenses paid tour around like the more of the rural part of South Korea, and they gave us like these coaches, and they had police escorts.
Oh my
and they had,
goodness.
like, everywhere we went, it was like, all right, here's the town of Sunju, and here's the mayor of the town, and we meet the mayor, and then they provide us platters of food, and then like we're just constantly going to these new locations where it's just all set up for us. And it was really cool how they took care of us as like international filmmakers, and provided those network opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Koreans are very hospitable though. They are just so generous. Very
very
kind
good.
hearted. Yes.
Go to South Korea.
A bit of promo for the South Korean
I have to,
tourism
it's in my
board.
contract now. Yeah.
Just have the logo right here.
They're watching.
Click here.
It's all your travel videos in like South Korea.
Come to Sunju.
Try some soju. Anyway.
I love soju actually.
Yeah,
It's
I've
so
never
cheap.
tried it.
You never had soju?
No, like it's apparently a really strong drink, and like Koreans just love it.
Yeah, like here
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know how much a
Is
bottle.
it the same
it's
as
like,
Japanese rice wine?
yeah, like sake.
Yeah, sake, yeah. Is it
It's
similar?
similar. It's very similar. It's like it's because they're both classified more as a liquor, so
Yes.
less of a rice. Because they had rice wine too. We actually went to a rice wine making place. They took us for the tour,
amazing.
which was really interesting. But for soju, like here, it's like, I don't know, $10, $15 a bottle because of alcohol tax. But over there, it's like $2.
Yeah, it's like
Because
every day
it's
on the
just like,
market. you can-
soju. So good.
I think
Forget about the milk.
Yeah.
don't
We should
add
have a
milk.
bottle of soju right now.
Bye guys, thank you so much for chilling with us on the Convo Couch. Please check out Nathan's web series Abandoned. The link is below. See you next time. Bye.